Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Brian Winnikins at World Dairy Expo. And thank you to our expo sponsors, including Wisconsin Credit Union, AMPI, Osteoplastics, Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, Dairy Farmers Wisconsin, and UtterTech. Joining us right now, Randy Roecker. He's with the DMI. A lot of us know Randy. He was up at our town hall meeting, and Randy got to do some hobnobbing recently with Willie Nelson and a whole bunch of other folks during Farm Aid. And so we're going to talk with Randy a little bit about that. Well, first, how'd you get backstage? Who do you know?
Well, the whole thing of this is it started with my work that I'm doing with farmer mental health awareness. And a few weeks ago, I was on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt, and we did a special about farmer mental health awareness. And then I got a call from Farm Aid, the communications director there, and they would like me to come down there and be on stage with the stars there, and it was really something. So I got down there, and sure enough, I was up on stage with Willie and the gang. So it was a lot of fun.
Wow, that's pretty cool. But with the things that you've been doing, especially in Sauk County with the farmers' mental health, you must be happy that this is really starting to get a lot of, I guess, national media coverage.
Yes, I am. The thing about it is that we want people to understand, it's okay to not be okay, is what it is. We want people to talk about this. And farmers are usually, isolated and more proud. Well, we have issues we want to talk about too. And so that's what we're trying to do, to get the word out that it's okay to talk.
I know, Randy, back up in Pepin County, we're actually working on with our health department and human services department to do some training to kind of see the signs, but not so much with farmers, but with financial advisors, the milk haulers, the agronomists, the veterinarians, even the potentially the county highway department employees that are out and about on the roads. Is that also something that you're hoping to see as well, that there's an expansion of some of that, so that people who do go out, like at your farm, when the milk hauler comes, if Randy's having a tough day, maybe he's going to be able to recognize that early on?
That's right. That's what we're trying to do. It's called the QPR program: question, persuade, and refer. So if we train people that go out to farms, like the milk hauler, the vets, the nutritionists that deal with these farmers every day, that they can question, just talk to the farmer, see what signs are there, how is he doing, and then what you want to do then is you want to persuade them, not to do anything, hang in there, we'll get you some help, and that's what we're going to do then for refer, for the R, refer help to them.
And I know one of the big things when you and I have talked before with a lot of this is the best thing that someone like myself can do is really just listen, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's the most you can do, is just be a good listener to people and hear out what their problems are, and be a good listener.
Now I have to ask you, you had while you met Willie Nelson and all those guys backstage, or you were up on stage, but you actually had a chance to actually go in Willie's bus, I think, if I guess if that's the right word, or you didn't get that far, okay, but you did act. I mean, you actually had a chance to talk with him, quote unquote, privately, or a little bit, not just up on stage, right?
There was a few of us in the back there that we did talk to some of the stars back there, and it was really an experience for me. And my hope to all this is that we can raise awareness for the mental health crisis that's sweeping America right now. And through Farm Aid, they do have a call hotline center set up. And that's why I'm getting involved with this, because I want to know how I can get some of this money that is generated by Farm Aid to help organizations like mine. In my local community, we started out with meetings held at our church. What we're doing now is we're merging another group that we're starting there. It's called the Farmer Angel Network. And so we can do more on a broader scale than what we could just at our local church. So we're reaching out to other counties now with that.
And so how will the Angel Network work?
I think we're about our second or third meeting right now. We just set up a farmer Facebook page for that too, but Farmer Angel Network, and we're going to line up more speakers and things like that. And
I realize that for the like the dairy checkoff, that's unfortunately the dairy checkoff is that money is for promotion. But is there a way that like a national organization might be able to kind of also help out with that? I mean, it'd be great if the checkoff could, because it deal, but obviously that money you can't use that for that. But is there any way that you're going to try and have some of that, like with Farm Aid, but other organizations?
In the 2018 Farm Bill, from my understanding, is they have money set aside for farmer mental health care. So that's the thing. People ask me all the time, how can we access that money? And that's what I need to find out too. How can we get that down to people? And I know even the state of Wisconsin, they set money aside there now for a voucher system. I believe they're working on that. Farmers can go in for like a free hour of counseling to see, if that helps.
Again, talking with Randy Roecker. He's on the DMI board. He's also the head of the Farmer Angel Network. Again, we've talked with Randy. He was up at our town hall meeting talking about farmers' mental health as well here and we have a chance to talk with him here at World Dairy Expo. I guess I have to ask now, how is the home farm? Are you still flooded out? Or I saw one of your fields that just was like, seriously? You just got that planted? I mean, how's things been?
Well, it's been rough all year. I mean, we had about a month delay for getting our crops in. So we have corn that I would say is getting ripe, and some that doesn't even have anything on the cob yet. It's like an embryo stage or something like that. So we have all different sizes of corn. But even hay was making it, was a challenge this year with that too. So we'll have to see once. But I think we had about 5 inches of rain here in the last few days, and we have about 300 acres of corn that we need to chop for corn silage. And we had the same situation last year too.
So does your chopper, is it able to be pulled behind a pontoon?
Well, I think we might have to put the pontoons on the chopper and do something innovative, I guess, in harvest this year. So.
I guess you're still laughing and still smiling about this.
Believe me, I have my days.
I can imagine. That's Randy Roecker. Again, we are at World Dairy Expo. I'm Brian Winnekins on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN.